Kane touch this.
Hello and welcome to Kane Touch This. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Alphabet of Manliness by George Maddox Uzunian, who is a famous internet writer from Utah who writes the best page in the universe. Maddox also has a podcast network called Virgin Sadcast, so if you go to www.virginsadcast.com you'll be able to listen to his wonderful podcast there. Now, this book was released in 2006. This is the original version, the one that I got the day it came out. And yeah, I'm going to see how well it holds up today. This is the American version, published by Kensington, as the UK version was censored. I think it had some pictures of people getting, punched in the ovaries, etc. So the UK version removes all the cool, interesting things and leaves it as a shell of its former self. And its former self ain't that great. If I reviewed this book at the time, in 2006, I'd say it felt like an overstretched article that didn't really have that much content in it. In fact, most of the book, as you can see, it's very image-based. I did like the acknowledgements in the book because they matched Maddox's dumb, stupid online persona, but also he's quite sincere to begin with and he just flips it at the end. So he gives credit and then he takes it away, which was it's quite intelligent for Maddox, really. I have heard that, and this is painful to say, Maddox is no longer with Jessica Irene Bloom, the famous African-American trade show model. She posted on her Facebook a message, and the message reads, "I'm single now. Caught my BF trying to cheat on me. AMA. Hey, at least my Facebook is mine now, and I can post what I want. Because he controlled that." So, before I review The Alphabet of Manliness in 2018, I just want to put together a tribute video so that I can capture that love that Jessica Irene Bloom, famous African-American trade show model, and Maddox had.
Oh, hi. I was just being a cuckold.
I am to blame cause I'm acting insane with this whole lawsuit. I can't believe Jane and I took the time to call all those schools. 80s girl didn't deserve all the shit that I put her through. But I'll stop. No more lynch mobs, guys, I promise. Is it too late now to say sorry? I'm done with lying and implying. Is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know I let the whole internet down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now?
Wasn't that a beautiful, beautiful video? What a wonderful, beautiful African-American woman. So let's get on and review the book. There is a whole chapter in this book dedicated to an old internet meme that was old at the time it came out, a few months old, and that meme is N is for Norris Chuck. I also want to stress that chapter K is for knockers, something that Maddox doesn't have any access to. What does Maddox think of his own book? Let's take a look at his Facebook page and find out. Alright guys, a few things. I've been dealing with a persistent harassment campaign for 4 months, which has come to a head recently. I want to put this out as a warning to friends. For the next few days, please do not add anyone you don't know. I've hidden my friends list and they are grasping at straws. Please do not engage with any trolls trying to harass you or the UCB community. Trolls thrive on attention. Starve them of it. They're bored people who hate themselves. We need to talk about The Alphabet of Manliness. I'm not particularly proud of that book, not because of the content matter, though a lot of that sucks too, but because it just wasn't very well written. It was my first book, and in it I wrote a lame chapter based largely on the Stop Short episode of Seinfeld called Copping a Feel. I looked back on it today and cringed. I wrote it over 11 years ago and don't stand behind much of it today. I've never even read it from start to finish. The only 2 chapters I'm proud of are B for Boners and Urinal Etiquette, which are masterpieces and should be studied in Masters Literature classes. Jessica has been doxxed. That's Jessica Irene Bloom, the famous trade show model, a beautiful African-American woman. We're going to the police. We encourage anyone receiving threats to go to the police as well. Today has been a rough day. My sincere thanks to my friends and family for their support. So he says he's not proud of it and he thinks a lot of it sucks. He's also quite ashamed of the Copperfield chapter. I thought it was satire, but I guess it isn't, Maddox, if, you know, you're ashamed of what is essentially a joke. Even a bad joke I wouldn't be ashamed of. What troubles me the most, though, is that Maddox says he hasn't even read it from start to finish, and that he's only proud of 2 chapters. And he also says they should be studied in master's literature classes, which I hope he's being facetious, because that's not going to happen. So, it appears Maddox only stands by 2 chapters. B for boners, and U is for urinal etiquette. Let's review the book in 2018 as Maddox intends it to be read.
Don't walk away, run. Don't walk away, run. Hee hee hee. Don't walk away, run. These Watergate leaks are not very fun. If you hate dick, don't walk away, run. If you hate bits, don't walk away, run. If you hate tits, don't walk away, run. These Watergate leaks are not very fun. Listen here, buddy, I don't control people. I'm much too busy in the shower plugging up my pee hole. Dick lies, he's a meanie and a weasel. All he cares about is entertaining fans that he stole. I want the truth out, yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Dick needs to be punished, so that's why I'm suing his friends and co-workers. Ain't nobody safe. All you dickheads gonna lose your job up in this place. But this can all end, like I told you before, in email 205, paragraph 64. Just thank me for the snacks, and oh yeah, there's more. I'm gonna need that $50 for the broken door. Don't believe my ex abused me? Just look and you shall see. She left me with a doozy of a broken door fallacy. As for Sean, he really loves to work for me. I tried to pay him once, but he'd rather give his time for free. If you hate goss, don't walk away, run. If you hate Maddox, don't walk away.
So here it is. The Alphabet of Manliness 2018, or given its size, perhaps it's the Pamphlet of Manliness, or actually boners and urinal etiquette, maybe it's the Pamphlet of Pissing. So let's review it then. Well, the boners chapter is just a bunch of penis jokes, how to conceal a boner, what makes you gay or straight. Oh, problematic, Maddox. I'd rethink making that one of your 2 chapters. How boners wiped out the dinosaurs. Pretty humorous. There are some good illustrations there. Not done by Maddox, of course. So, urinal etiquette is about where to stand when pissing in a toilet, what to piss on while in a public bathroom, and also, bizarrely, what to touch. It's, you know, it's just a couple of juvenile chapters. I think I preferred it in 2006 when it was a cohesive theme. It had A, B, C, and so on. I mean, I don't understand what Maddox wants me to do. It's just 2 chapters. I think I prefer to do a review of this book. Now this is a piece of shit. This is a waste of content. This is awful. This shit I could fucking delve into. But I guess I'll save that for another time. As for Maddox's latest book, like most of the world and his fans and former fans, I haven't actually read it. I've just got a small observation that I have with fuck whales, or ** whales. Let me just read you some of this hate mail from his website a few years ago. You remind me of all those pussies who write **T as if it's somehow less offensive to read than the actual word. Listen, dick, I'm going to do you a favour and give you some advice. It would be in your best interest to take my advice because I know everything. Advice for Dick. Stop being a pussy. If you're going to cuss, just do it. Shut up, you don't know anything. And get a vasectomy.
I fucked up again, you're all blocked, get lost. I owe the fans nothing. Oops, you'd think I'd stop screwing this up. I'm not that competent.
So advice, Maddox. Stop being a pussy. If you're gonna cuss, just do it. Shut up, you don't know anything, and get a vasectomy.
You think I give a damn about a fan base? Y'all just have bad taste. My Patreon's almost as small as Dick's face.
But dude, we're gonna lose this lawsuit here.